Good morning and welcome back to Crafty With It. I'm actually working on putting some stickers on Etsy right now. They're in the process of cutting. I do have the second sheet of them. Aren't they cute? They're little kitties. And then once those come out, I'll show you. Not much has been going on here. I'm just working on the farm this weekend, getting our pool up and going. Here's the other ones. And let's get these off. I use a light grip mat for them. Laminating sheets for the top. Oh. After more pressure, they still didn't want to come out. So, first two did. I guess I should have, usually it works. I guess I should have tested it. See, they're not coming off. This is the first time it's done this in a long time. So let's get the other sheet on. I'll have to reprint this one. I had to recalibrate my Cricut yesterday because it was cutting uneven. So I wonder if that's what did it. Oh, my mistakes you will see. I don't hide them anywhere. It's just a bummer because then you're wasting paper and laminate. Okay, let's go on to the second one. On the second one, magnetic sheet. More. So I guess what I'll do is I'll send it through twice for this one. I might need to change my blade because I don't know if you can see that, but you can barely see the cut lines on these ones. It's almost like, I don't know. So once that cuts, I'm going to have to, well, my hair's off. I'm going to have to make the first one. I might have to check out my settings, but aren't those cute? Crazy cats. So, trying to get as much done outside as we can this summer. Barring how Bob's feeling, because he goes back in for surgery in the fall. They're going to remove the right side of his, I'll just figure this out. They're going to remove the right side of his liver in the fall. I was hoping the side business would help me save up more money for when he's out, because we used all of our savings for his first surgery. But it's not panning out that way. We called Aflac last night, and because it's already pre-existing, I mean, he could end up with cancer and they'd be just fine because it's already pre-existing and he's in chemo. I guess if he wasn't in chemo, it would have been fine too. She said just because he's already in chemo, that he really don't qualify for Aflac. But we'll see what happens. I don't know. This is gonna take a bit to cut, so I'm gonna pause, you guys. Oh, I wanted to show you. My dad made me a printer stand. So we got all three of my printers on the stand now. Pretty cool. I seen one on Amazon, so I sent my dad a picture and said, "Can you make me this?" So he made me it, and then I painted it black. Because eventually everything in here, all the walls and everything, are gonna be white. I'll do a big reveal once everything is done. But they're going to be white, and our accents are gonna be black in here. Just gotta work with what you have. When you don't have any extra funds to get extra stuff, whatever's lying around you work with. So let's hope this cuts. I'm gonna pause you guys and I'll be right back when it's done so I can show you. It's gonna be a few minutes, see. It's going through. And it's cutting it 7 passes per. That's why I don't understand why it didn't cut. It's going 7 passes. And it's on more. So that should have cut. But I'll test it before I take this one out. Oh, my hair is just awful this morning. I guess that's what you get for climbing out of bed and coming into the office. Okay, I'll be back. I'm sorry, I just realized you guys probably don't even know what's going on. I have a little backstory. My husband's been battling stage 4 colon cancer for almost 3 years now. He was going to Carmanos for the last 2.5 years. December, he asked for a second opinion because they only wanted to do chemo. They didn't want to actually remove anything. So he went for his second opinion at U of M. Within a month and a half, they were doing surgery to remove his tumor that was in his colon and taking some of the spots that was on his left side of his liver. They put a liver pump in that delivers chemo directly to his liver, and then he's on chemo again, the systemic chemo that goes through his port, plus his liver chemo. Right now he had to take a break because the chemo has him so dehydrated. I'm just watching it cut. Chemo has him so dehydrated, and he ended up getting a rash throughout his body. So they gave him a one treatment break, I guess you'd call it, from the systemic, the one that goes in his port. And we pretty much used all of our savings for his first treatment because his short-term disability don't pay that much. So we pretty much used all the savings we had to pay our bills. And now we're just trying to figure out how we're going to come up with the funds to pay our bills when he goes back in for surgery, when they remove his right side. Because, yeah, he was out for 8 weeks for the first one, and they're going to remove the whole right side of his liver for this one, so he'll probably be out at least 8 weeks for this one. So it's just trying to build our savings back up, which ain't easy because you still get your normal bills to get us through until he gets back to work for a second one. But that's where that's at. We were hoping that Affleck would work, but like I said, because it's pre-existing, no. So we just gotta figure out how we're gonna come up with the rest of it. But this one's almost cut, and I'll be back when it's finished. Okay, so we are now on the third pass of this. So I'm gonna have to go into my settings and change my settings for the cut for Cricut, because it should not take this long. It's never taken this long. The only thing I can think of is it's because I recalibrated it because it was cutting stickers way too wide. Hold on, I'll show you the ones I cut the other day. have some cute animal prints. Let me see if I can find one of them that cut too wide on one side. Okay, my giraffe. These are up on Etsy too. You see how this is? This one's super thin right here, and this one's really wide. That's because the Cricut's it wasn't calibrating. So I recalibrated it yesterday. And, little mouse. See, it's just a little bit on this one, but it's still there. And the zebra, you can really see it on the zebra. Oh, this one's super thin, and then there's a whole bunch on this side. And then the hippo. I did put these ones up on Etsy yesterday. No bites on them yet. But my actual dream for my business is eventually I want to get an embroidery machine. I've been looking into them, but they're so expensive right now. And with, you know, Bob's chemo and stuff like that, I can't justify spending that right now. But I would love to embroidery kids' shirts and like coats and that for like the hospitals, you know, with the business logos and stuff like that on them. These are the ones that I put up on Etsy yesterday. It's all little cute animals. There's a little bit of glare from the light, but it looks like I am going to have to go to work. Oh, 2 weeks out of I work 2 weeks at home and 2 weeks in the office. So this week is a at-home work schedule, but I still have to work. So I am going to end this vlog now and just say thank you for watching Crafty with Us. I will talk at you next time. Please like and subscribe. Have a good day, everybody.